episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to the beautiful people.
Beautiful people, what is going on?
Something happened here, okay, guys?
What happened?
Something happened. I had an we got a shimmy shake.
Something has happened.
Something has happened, and I am
Something
a changed
is not the
person.
Same. I'm through with playing. I can't believe that we've avoided Wicked spoilers.
I can.
You can?
I can. I'm so good at avoiding
I have
spoilers.
no idea what the second half of Wicked is. And I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either.
But we've had a year break of the same project. We don't know.
It's amazing.
Same story, year
Can I tell
break.
you this, Rob,
it's
though?
incredible.
We've gone through the easy time of
I know, I'm getting nervous.
like that's the reality.
This is why I've been thinking about it more.
Who's gonna give Wicked spoilers when no one's talking about Wicked anymore?
It's coming back.
I know.
The Wicked promo, because it's coming out next month.
For good.
I have no idea what happens. I think the first movie is perfect. I think it could end how it ends, and it's a perfect movie. I don't think I even need the second half.
Wow.
I don't know how it could get better. But we'll see.
Are you nervous?
A little bit. There's no Defying Gravity. We're not going to get Defying Gravity reprised.
The song For Good is very good.
Okay. I don't know how it goes.
Oh, okay. I know how that goes.
But I like Defying Gravity a lot. I loved the first movie, and I don't know how they're gonna wrap it up.
Well, this will be very exciting.
Yeah.
It'll be a
I'm
nice
excited.
blind race. It's the way it should be.
Yeah. That
Just
you go
going
into
in.
it blind. How I went into the first movie. Never had heard Defying Gravity from start to finish.
That's insane.
It is what it is.
I went to so
we're
many.
We're about to talk about Twilight.
I went to so many Sweet 16s and people.
They played
sang,
Defying Gravity? Oh my God. No, I went to 20 Sweet 16s and I never heard a single Defying Gravity.
I mean, I was in a musical group. I was with musical theater people.
I heard Chris Brown.
They defied gravity.
That's crazy. That's an 8-minute song. People were performing?
100%.
Really?
I went to Sweet 16s where people would sing at their own
Really?
Sweet 16.
I never went to that. People were grinding.
But they would take a pause in the grinding for a show moment.
Really?
Where they would sing.
So the Staten Island theater kids would grind.
Yeah, sometimes.
And then also perform Defying Gravity.
Rob, they would do something like this. They would call up their grandmother and sing to their grandmother.
Defying Gravity? So if you care to find me.
They would pick a song. They would because everyone had the candle, so they would pick a message for the candle. And if you're a musical theater girl,
wow.
all of a sudden someone would come up and you'd sing a song. I want to dedicate this moment to my words cannot.
How many musical candles per 16?
You could do one.
Only one. Okay.
You could only do one.
Okay.
Or else
really 17 because you would
that's a concert.
Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking one every 4 maybe.
Imagine having a Sweet 16 and you just force everyone to listen to a concert of you singing songs.
That would be bad.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I went to one Sweet 16 there. They did karaoke, but it was like the older men in the family sang Metallica.
It was
insane. Bad. That's insane. It was crazy.
As an older man, you have to go, Sweet 16s aren't for me.
It was like, I paid for this shit. I'm going to sing Metallica. Which was crazy.
And the dad was going, come on, I paid for the freaking machine. Go do AC/DC. Yeah. Go do it. I did this fucking thing. Go do it.
And she was like a hot little commodity in the school. So everyone was just like, this is crazy that we're at this person's very popular person in my school, Sweet 16, and this is what was going down.
Interesting.
The older cousins are singing Metallica.
Well, but that's how she got cool.
I guess maybe.
That is how she gets cool.
There could be some She was good looking. She was good looking.
Oh, so it was not personality driven at all.
She was cool a little bit, but I think the looks help. No. I think the looks help. I think the looks were doing some heavy lifting.
Oh, okay.
But that's wild.
Yeah.
I get it. I can't perform. I can't listen to Defying Gravity near my job.
What's that?
I get too into it. And then people see me. Multiple times I've been, so if you care to find me, look to the western sky.
You'll hit a 360.
Acting out And then I'm like a block and a half away from my job, and then people that I interact with at my job, like clients, see me just like
shooting.
They don't even see. Yeah, they don't know what I'm listening to.
I know.
They don't know what's going on. They just see me like acting this out.
You're doing magic with your hands.
Kind of. So if you care to find me, yeah, look to the western sky.
But wait, what does that mean? What type of act outs are you doing?
I don't know. I'm like.
Well, you do know. You do it. So what do you do?
I guess like stepping up to the stage. I'm Cynthia Erivo.
So you step into it.
Yeah, step into it.
Push your arms
look
back.
to the western sky.
You point.
Yeah, do like a little fake fly, like a fake fly. Then I'm like flying a little bit with my monkeys. But
so you're
I
acting
get
out the
small.
movie.
I act out the whole song. I get small. The small parts, big at the big parts.
I love how I said, "What do you do?" And you go, "I don't know." And then the answer is, "I act out
Like-
the whole song." You go, "I don't know. I just do it." I go, "What?" And I ask you a
I
follow up.
hope you're happy.
And
I hope you're happy in the end. I get bigger, smaller. Yeah, I act out the song. And then like as it escalates, I escalate.
I'm surprised you haven't been mugged.
Me too, bro. Me too. Me too.
I don't mug people, but
Me
if someone
too.
had their headphones on acting out Defying Gravity in front of the Hoyt Skimmerhorn train
It's
station,
easy. It is. That's exactly where I acted out.
which in all honesty isn't the best train station.
No, shit goes down.
Shit goes down by the Hoyt Skimmerhorn.
Well, the
train
police
station.
station is also right there.
But they don't care.
No, they don't.
They don't care at that Hoyt Skimmerhorn.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
That's so funny.
I do act out Defying Gravity. 8-minute song.
I can't.
So maybe I should be less concerned about the people that go to my fancy gym seeing me.
And
Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I
Because
don't.
my headphones, they don't know what I'm doing. And I just look a little strange.
They probably love to see you doing
32-year-old
that.
man.
But you just standing there in front of the dollar pizza slice by the Hoyt Skimmerhorn station, doing Defying Gravity, getting small and
Absolutely.
big,
Yeah.
and someone has to go.
I'm defying gravity. I relate
How
to
are you defying
like
gravity in that moment?
No, every day of my life is defying gravity.
Oh, how?
The gravity of the world. The gravity of capitalism in
excuse me,
America
excuse
to live
me.
in the most expensive place in the world. Everything I do is a defiance of gravity.
I forgot.
Do you not feel similarly?
No,
You don't?
I don't feel
you don't
I'm
relate to
defying
that
gravity
every day.
day.
Okay. Well, you should.
I just feel like do.
You and gravity are together.
I'm pushing along.
Okay.
I'm pushing.
Gravity's
through it.
winning.
Yes.
All right.
You're
Well, you need to
soaring.
defy it. You need to try to defy
I'm
it.
sorry, Rob. I can't
You
just
need to
defy
try to
gravity.
defy it. Look to the western sky. You'll see me defying gravity.
I can't just defy
but
gravity.
anyways.
Sorry, Rob. You should be a counselor or a therapist. I'm sorry. Are you depressed? Are you having a hard time? Is the world really bogging you down?
Have you
Do you
tried defying
Do
gravity?
you see things slipping through your fingers? Your dreams, your hopes, your love. I'm gonna write you a script for looking to the western sky.
Defy some gravity,
I don't know,
please.
have you tried defying gravity?
Yeah.
I know that like
I'd
you might
rather
have a
try.
chemical imbalance here, but if you can't find happiness,
Look to the western sky.
you're so right, Rob.
For
You
8 minutes, I get to defy gravity outside
keep
my
it
job.
Simple.
Yes.
Keep it simple.
Stupid. Kiss.
Kiss.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Oh, excuse me.
Have you never heard that?
I've heard of keep it simple, stupid, but I never heard of kiss.
KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
People would abbreviate it.
Kiss, yeah.
Because they didn't
Always
want to say.
remember KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. It's like
Who?
an English teacher. Right?
Oh, I don't know. I guess
Oh.
I went to a school where they probably wouldn't have said keep it simple, stupid.
All right, Mr. Elitist School.
I don't think.
All right, your education was trash.
I think it's okay. Yeah, I didn't go to a school where
Sorry, my education was garbage. No, it was beautiful. Shout out. Saraville War Memorial High School.
oh my god.
Myself and Bon Jovi.
I'm sure that other people heard of Kiss.
Yeah, I would imagine. Maybe it wasn't school, but
I just
somebody
feel like
adjacent.
someone could get in trouble for calling the student stupid.
No, it's you're stupid when you're not keeping it simple.
No, that's not how I read that sentence.
Okay.
someone doesn't come in with these flowery language and I go, stupid.
No, that's not how it was going down. It's like, always remember, keep it simple, stupid. It was funny. It was fun. It's all good.
For me, I imagine it, keep it simple, stupid. Like
oh,
you can't
you're so
do
stupid.
that.
We didn't keep it simple. It was light. It was light.
It was very light.
It's
That's
light.
why it was called Kiss. Excuse me.
Exactly.
I guess I never used it.
It's light. But anyways,
so
what were you gonna say before I cut you off?
I have changed.
You have changed. Something has changed within you. Something is not the same.
Use a different fucking word.
We're back in it. All right, you've changed. What happened?
For a life, there's a part of me that I decided to stop being who I am and start pretending to be a bad boy.
Okay.
In a part of my life. And during those bad boy years, I missed a lot of things that I would have probably loved and enjoyed.
Okay.
And was able to this weekend experience something that I missed in those forgotten years.
Okay.
That I loved and enjoyed. I watched the original Twilight movie.
That's beautiful. What did you think?
Robbie?
What?
Incredible.
I feel like you were gonna love it. I rewatched it as well.
Incredible.
And as I was watching it, I was like, Sebastian's definitely liking this way more than I am.
Definitely. I was having
It is fun. It is fun.
I was doing tummy time in my bed with my laptop, feet up.
Oh, really? Not on the couch.
No. Well, it was because I had to rent it on Amazon.
Okay.
So I didn't want to hook up my Amazon to my TV.
Okay.
That's where I draw the line for Amazon. I draw the line. I go, you got my phone, you got my
I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to get the worst quality version that I'm paying
Stay off my TV. Well, it would have been cost extra for 4K.
Oh, I see.
Also, I noticed that when I was like looking on my phone at it. I'm like, I refuse to pay extra to watch a non-4K movie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
watched it with commercials, which was kind of tough. But
incredible.
So let's go back.
Okay.
Before we even get into the movie.
Okay. And it's good for spooky season.
Yeah.
It's a great, I want to watch it for around Halloween time.
Yeah, it's a good spooky season.
Yes.
It came out originally November, so it's a winter movie.
November?
Yeah.
This is
less a Halloween movie, more of like, just we're in the creeps. November is
the creeps?
I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about November because I have some beautiful friends that are born in November, but like...
Rob, you could talk shit about November because your friends
it's tough.
born in November.
It's not on my high list of favorite months.
Wow.
I don't know. It's just in between. I guess it's Christmas season. The more I embrace that it's Christmas season,
it's great.
The better I think I like it.
Yeah.
So I just don't like Thanksgiving. But it is very much like go to the movie season. November, December. I feel like January, February is movie season in this part of the world.
Yes.
You get excited to go with your friends.
Uh-huh.
But so the books were a very big cultural phenomenon for those who that are younger. That are listening to the podcast. There was a world where Edward Cullen existed and Robert Pattinson wasn't Edward Cullen.
Which
was like a huge... That's when he really blew up I guess he really, really blew up once the movie came out. But like, do you remember that
Edward
phase?
Cullen or...
Edward Cullen.
I do. My sisters had the books, so I knew about the books.
And they were obsessed with the books.
Here's the thing. Not enough people say how much Harry Potter ruins reading for a generation.
You think so?
Because I picked up that book and I go, this is what fucking books are, and I threw it against the wall. I go, this is the shit that everyone's hyped about? To read Harry Potter and be like, everyone's so excited about this that the guy flies on a broomstick to play a sport that we don't understand? That he lives on that he lives with fat people and that they force him to live under the stairs. I open the book and then they go, my fat uncle eats a lot and forces me to live under the stairs. I threw it against the wall. And Twilight didn't have a fucking chance.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. So you didn't read when you were a teenager?
I read books. That's why I went to nonfiction. I go, I can't trust these authors to make shit up.
Wow.
I go, I can't trust authors to make shit up. My dad goes, try J.R.R. Tolkien. I open the book. They go, us little plump people ate 15 meals a day. All these books just started with
hating on fat people.
All these books were just like, can you believe the fat people? You just went up double books.
Okay.
Maybe it was their way. Maybe it was media's way to try to get us to go outside. But
I was a fan of the Harry Potter books.
Yeah, I didn't. I read 4 of them, and so if you say, "Oh, you didn't give them a chance," I read 4.
You did. You gave
Harry
him a chance.
Potter
I think I only read 4 also, like the first 2, the last 2. Maybe I read the first 3, the last 2.
The stupidest combination I've ever heard.
What? I don't think it's that stupid.
I only read the first 2 and the last 2.
I think I read the first 3, last 2. But yeah,
because 4 and 5 were thick. This is why. Oh my god, now I get it.
And I also was over it. I was over it.
No, because they were big.
And then I was like, I grew out of it. And then when it was like a big cultural phenomenon that everyone was reading the last one, I read the one before the last one to like get ready for the last one. But whatever. I get that. I didn't read Twilight.
I didn't read it.
I should have read it.
Yeah, I liked books. I like nonfiction books a lot growing up.
Okay.
I liked books on science. I liked books on biographies. I liked books on, and then I got into like reading like memoirs and bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
But
But it was a huge cultural phenomenon even before the movies. Team Edward, Team Jacob.
Team Jacob.
This was a big part of the internet culture at the time too. I would say one of the starts of like memes and stuff is early.
Twilight.
When I first think of like internet stickers or
yes,
I think of Twilight.
Twilight came out at a perfect time.
Yes.
Where the internet was just starting to, you got to express your personality through the internet.
Yes. And it was more edgy than like Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was like our teenage years. It was like the perfect thing for somebody who's like 13 and I guess discovering, I don't know what the right word is, their sexuality.
Was Twilight.
Right? And it's like it is edgy, and then the internet is also this piece that people are using to like figure out their sexuality a little bit. Yeah. And then Twilight blows up on the internet before even before Robert Pattinson.
Yes, it was like a big The Apple.
The Apple.
I just remember vividly that black book with the
Team
Apple
Edward, Team Jacob. I remember a lot of different, I don't know, fan fiction ideology. It was like, what are you kind of into?
I was busy on E-Bombs World.
Of course.
I was busy.
Of course. But I was on AIM and AIM away messages. AIM was like in MySpace. People would talk about it on MySpace and shit too.
But I didn't get to experience that. I kind of felt
not as much. You're 4 years older.
I was 4 years older. In 2008, I'm 18.
So the books came out 2005.
I'm
12. You're 16 when the books come out.
15, 16.
Yeah.
So
15. I'm 12, 13. You're 15, 16 when the books come out. So then 3 years later, the first movie comes out.
I'm in college,
which is quick.
Yeah, that means that they started making the movie pretty quick right afterwards.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I guess it was.
They only shot the movie in 44 days.
I saw that.
Which is truly, I don't know if people know movies, like that's unbelievable. That's like unbelievably short to shoot a feature film in.
For sure.
So I was kind of blown away by that. And also I did think the director really did get their vision across.
I liked the way that it was directed. I liked the cinematography. They had a tone and they hit the tone.
I think that it was great. I think it was artistic.
It almost feels like an indie movie a little bit that was shot in 44 days.
It literally,
which
Twilight
is cool.
Feels like an underground indie movie. I
know
it's a little bit, wild
which is crazy.
Say,
I know, I agree.
It did feel like a movie where like you could tell that they're throwing stuff together. You could tell that they're working with what they have best. That they're just like taking chances too. Yeah.
Which I was saying to you before, I'm like, I'm happy it was made then and not today, because today that's not the movie that would get made.
No.
A mega franchise that they're like, we got to make $1 billion off of this. Like, the budget would be much higher, and then the expectation of like the critical reception or audience reception would be higher.
So he only glistened once. He only shimmered once in the movie.
Yeah.
Because it was so expensive to get the CGI.
Oh, interesting.
So that's why they did it.
Yeah.
If it was nowadays, they would have had them shimmering and shining the whole movie. And here's the thing.
I guess I wonder if
I don't need them shining.
Yeah.
Him being all glistened and glittery does not make me like this movie anymore.
No, not at all.
I don't think that's what movie studios they don't understand that.
Yeah.
What I liked about the movie was how serious the movie took itself.
Yeah.
The movie took itself so seriously. As serious as Bella is, that's how serious the movie is.
She is very serious, which I didn't like at the time.
I was obsessed with how serious she was. The tonality of the movie was, we're going to be artsy and serious.
Yes.
And I loved that.
When I first saw the movie, so I watched it in theaters in 2008.
With a crew?
I believe so.
Nice.
I was trying to think that. I believe it was with a crew.
I can't believe you can't remember.
Me neither.
Disappointing.
I was making fun of it. I remember that.
In the theater.
Immediately after. I did not like it.
It's a hard movie to like as a boy.
I did not like it.
Can I say this, man?
And I wanted to like it. I was very excited. I remember because I liked High School Musical. Like, I'm in with the girly stuff. I'm in with the girly stuff for the most part at this point in my life.
Yeah. High School Musical is made for boys.
You think so?
I mean, we don't need to get into this argument. It's one of our... We'll literally start feuding about this. High School Musical was made for boys.
Okay. And girls.
And girls.
But, yes.
Twilight's not made for boys at all.
No.
And I will tell you this.
What?
No, go ahead.
It's tough. He's hard to like. I want to see a guy that I can relate to at all, and Edward Cullen was not that for me.
Can I say this?
What?
They should not allow any boys under the age of 18 to watch Twilight, because you can learn no good lessons from male protagonists in the movie.
Yeah, he sucks.
He gets the girl while being the absolute worst type of person in the world. It should be illegal for young boys to watch Twilight.
Yes, I agree.
Because what do they learn? Oh, one, if you think a girl is hot, call them stinky. Literally lie to them, sneak into their bedroom, stare at them all night long.
He says she smells amazing. Not stinky.
But you go...
No, the scene where...
Stare at them all night long. Lie to them.
The controlling, the staring, the I want to kill you.
Yeah, manipulate them.
The manipulation.
It's literally...
He's creepy. I also think I don't care, actually, about any of that.
You don't care about any of that?
I think the thing I care the most about was that he's not charming at all.
Yes, and it teaches guys that they could be creepy and still get a girl.
He's just like, I guess hot. It gave license, and I knew someone personally who was like, I'm going to do a little bit of an Edward Cullen personality with women.
Yeah.
And it was rewarded. Because at the time, I don't know, but that was not me. I'm not an Edward Cullen type. I don't shut the fuck up. I'm chit-chat in the back of class. I am not stare at you creepily as my lab partner. I'm like, you're going to be my lab partner. Let's try to become besties.
This was not you creepily was some of the worst trends and advice that we could give young men.
For sure.
Because it only works if the girl likes you. If not, you are just one of the worst people in your class.
Yeah, for sure.
If you just stare at all the girls and everyone's like, ew, he always is just staring at me.
I guess at the time, he was that hot. Even then, you look back and you're like, what the fuck what was this?
He was, Rob.
I guess so.
I don't know. A jawline can only get you so far.
Exactly.
In my opinion. Like, yeah, he has a good jawline is the whole thing in the movie?
People really liked his hair at the time. I remember the hair was a big thing. A lot of people would try to emulate his hairstyle.
It was very flowy.
Yeah, a lot of hair. He was creepy.
And
he sucks. And that's what's my issue with Twilight is it's a movie about Edward Cullen, and I don't like Edward Cullen.
Well, there's a love story that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. The love story. I don't know how they fall in love.
It's not. It's lust. It's all lust.
The movie's just all about primal feelings.
It's about lust for Edward Cullen. I mean, he's 100 and whatever fucking years old.
Yeah.
And I guess he meets a 16-year-old or 17-year-old, which is also weird. And
very weird. And they do no mental gymnastics to kind of help you with that problem.
Nope, not at all.
The movie
That's
does
2008, baby.
zero mental gymnastics.
We don't need
they go, it's a vampire. Come on.
Yeah. Get on board.
Literally.
Sure, we're on board.
This
The
is
women were on board. 14-year-old women were not thinking twice about this.
This was the one mental gymnastics that they did. She goes, so you're 17? And he goes, yes. And she goes, for how many years?
They don't even tell you. A lot. Too many.
He's been 17 for years and years. I'm going to start doing that.
Oh, since the 30s.
1918. It was the Spanish flu.
So
So
he's born in 1900.
Yeah,
so he's
probably around
presumably, whatever, at the time, 107 years old.
something like that, right?
Okay.
Because it was a Spanish flu that he was dying of.
Yes.
Remember? And that's why
Yes.
the doctor bit him. So that's the only mental gymnastics. So for me, I'm going to start saying I'm 25, and I've been 25 for how many years have I been 25?
You could do it.
This is like a house, like a stereotype of a mom. Old 90s mom being like, I'm 29
Or my dad.
again.
My
Yeah.
dad.
Or your dad?
39. He was 39 for like 10 birthdays.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's so funny. He's pulling an Edward Cullen.
He's pulling an Edward Cullen, I guess,
But that
without the vampire blood.
Well, that's the only like mental gymnastics that they kind of let you have.
Yeah, no, not
For that.
much.
Yeah, and they don't care.
Yeah,
They don't care. He's a vampire.
no.
Yeah. He
But
doesn't-
I
it
think
doesn't
it's just
matter.
like how good her blood is, because all the vampires are like, she has this amazing blood, and he's so drawn to her blood that he can't be around it.
Yeah.
But that's the whole, I guess, love story, is that he's so into her blood,
Yes.
and he can't read her mind.
And he can't read her. She's like powerful in a certain
Yes.
way, which they didn't uncover.
No, they can't read her mind, or he can't read her mind, and she has some of the best tasting blood,
Best smelling blood.
smelling blood on the
Yeah.
planet.
It's like
So nothing about the personality. There is no
No.
love, really. And then to him, he's hot.
he's hot.
She thinks he's really hot.
Let's talk about
And he's into her. He's like this weird special thing, and he's into her.
because he's dead. Yeah,
And
that's
she's
exciting.
supposed to be one of the most beautiful people, I think, in the world also. So maybe she's just like, I'm tired of all these people, these regulars hitting on me.
Yeah.
So there are two people that are tired of regulars hitting on them, but it's not rooted in love,
Yeah.
right? What did I say? Quality time is the only love language that matters. There's no quality time, really,
No, there's no. I mean, there is quality time when she's sleeping.
which is weird. I don't know if that's quality. That's time.
That's time. He stares at her while she sleeps.
Yes. But like women would like that, or they would say that back in the day, but they would like it from Edward Cullen.
Yeah.
They want
Robbie.
Robert Pattinson in their room at night obsessing over them.
This movie is. Twilight hinges on the fact that he's hot.
Yes.
If he wasn't hot, there would be no movie.
So it's confusing to be a man in this time who's like coming of age with these women who are reading these books.
Yes.
I can't be Edward Cullen.
Well, that's why I'm saying it should be illegal for young men to watch this.
Yeah.
Because it's confusing.
Bad advice for men.
It's Twilight only gives bad advice for men.
I agree.
It's because one, even if you are that hot, it's still there is a line of creepy behavior.
Sure. I'm sure that they would. I don't know. Yeah, they would think it's hot. I don't know.
Robbie,
What?
if any girl just found out a random dude from their school, a hot guy, was sneaking in their window every night watching them sleep and couldn't be
Yeah,
around them because
puberty's
they
crazy.
smelled so good.
Puberty's
We can't say
crazy.
puberty's crazy. He's 108.
That's true. No, the women. I mean, the
Oh,
women think
okay.
it's attractive. I don't know. I mean, I don't
It's just-
agree. It's bad. It's
Twilight
bad.
is a bad movie for boys to learn any lessons from.
I agree. It's
In my
bad
opinion.
lessons.
No lessons to be learned.
But do the women think it's hot? I think so.
She literally trips and he goes, "Stop falling." He's so mean.
He is mean.
He's flat out
He is mean. He's maybe a little nice at the end. He's really weird and really creepy and mean and awkward. Like he's not even like charming at all.
No.
The
And
other
maybe-
Cullens are charming for the most part.
Yeah, I would say the other Cullens are charming.
Yeah, he's not. This was my biggest issue, I think, with the whole movie, is how awkward he was and how I was like, he's bad at acting at the time. That was my big takeaway.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if that's the case.
I think he's tremendous at acting.
That's what I think. I was like, the second time I watched it, and now I've seen him do a lot more stuff. It had made me like him more.
I think he's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that this is a role that
he plays a loser.
kills it.
Yeah. Edward Cullen is kind of a loser.
Yes.
And he does a good job of doing that. Whereas I always, because before I didn't read the book, but before the movie comes out, there's all this hype. Edward Cullen, all these women are obsessed with Edward Cullen. Then I watched the movie and I'm like, he sucks.
Yeah.
I was expecting to love Edward Cullen.
Well, I guess he saves her life a couple times.
Once?
Twice.
Okay.
The
second time he also puts her in a lot of danger.
Oh, I was thinking about when those group of townies were gonna like.
Oh, right.
Was
true. So a few times, 4 times maybe, and he saves her life.
But that's like before they start dating, before the kiss, you know?
Yes.
Which is very interesting. So, but all the Cullens are nice.
I don't know if they're nice. They're just charming.
Yeah, they're likable. I'll say yes. But it is weird. It is interesting. There's a lot of stuff, just like in A Court of Thorn and Roses. First off, both those movies, that movie and the book, both start the same way. We're in the forest and there's like a hunt of an animal.
Yes.
I never knew that was something that was like attractive.
Yeah, no, me neither. Me neither, bro.
It's this hunting of an animal.
Me neither.
I think it's this idea of like to be hunted and yearn for, but feel safe at the same time.
Yes.
I think that's literally the only takeaway.
That is a takeaway. That is found attractive.
Yes, because she trusts him that he will control himself.
That's the whole thing.
And even though he's dangerous.
Correct.
It would have been a perfect movie for me to watch during my bad boy era.
It would have. It's better for someone in their bad boy era than someone who's like, I'm going to have a nice male role model in Edward Cullen, and then he did not deliver at all.
Oh, I can't
so awkward.
And he draws a Volvo.
Yeah. I guess I was a kid. But I thought, the acting was bad on both. I was like awkward, a lot of silence. But I had never seen an indie movie before. This is the first indie movie I've seen.
I would say that the silences were some of my favorite parts of the movie.
I agree. Watching it again, it was better.
I loved when in Twilight, when they did a scene, and the scene was probably 7 words, and the scene took 2 minutes to do. I was obsessed
and
with
then
that.
Bella's giving nothing. Bella gives nothing almost the whole movie. They both give nothing.
Nothing.
They give so much of nothing. And it's a love story.
But you know what? In their head, they're pretending to feel so hard.
Yes. But they give nothing.
It's absolutely amazing.
You see very little love. I don't even know if they have like a giggle moment together.
No, they don't laugh. When you asked me a couple of weeks ago, you say, doesn't everyone like to laugh? Perfect example of people that don't like to laugh. Perfect example.
Edward
These
and
people
Bella
do not prioritize laughs.
No, not at all. Not at all.
They actually would leave a situation if laughs were happening.
Which I guess is just not how my love stories have ever gone. Where I'm just like really quiet and really intense. And then like able to get the woman to like have any type of feelings for me. That's not my experience. So you agree with the director's decision to have the actors give next to nothing?
Yes.
You do?
I think it was flawless.
Why?
It was
I hated
moody.
it at the time.
It was because
it is really moody.
If you notice, the guitar riffs in between the nothing is incredible. The soundtrack to Twilight might get me back into listening to movie soundtracks.
It is good. It was very known at the time too. Bella's Prayer, right? I think is the piano song.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know if that's what, but I know the piano song.
Yeah, it was very, very popular at the time.
I love that. I love when one of my favorite moments when they just cut to him and he's sitting there playing piano.
That was fun.
There was so much fun to be had in this movie. And
which is funny because there's not a lot of mood. There's a lot of mood. There's not a lot of energy.
I think that because
between the two of them,
I disagree.
Okay.
I think that there's so much happening between them. The way that, not maybe in the moment, but the way that they cut back and forth to just them looking at each other.
Very intense.
It's just intense.
Which is fine, I guess.
I don't think it wasn't in the acting. It was in the directing.
Yes.
The directing was phenomenal.
Which I had a greater appreciation for this time. He had a vision and he executed the vision. Or she, sorry.
Yeah.
She had a vision and she executed the vision. And she did. This would never be able to happen today.
When
you don't get to make an indie movie out of a giant mega franchise that is the most popular franchise in America at the time. That just doesn't get to be turned into like an artistic indie movie.
I don't even know if this is an indie movie.
No, it wasn't considered indie.
It's a studio movie.
But the way that it, I think, was made is more in line with that.
They gave this is during the days when DVDs still exist, you know?
Yes.
So people always go, we can make money on the back end.
Yeah.
On the DVD. So there was less pressure for movie sales.
I guess it was a smaller budget too.
Yeah.
What was the budget? $37 million budget.
I think $4 million was cut right before the end too. So it was supposed to be
$37 million budget is crazy.
Yeah. It's small.
Small.
Yes.
Compared to today.
Yeah.
No movies are we seeing that are a $37 million budget. Very rarely are we seeing a movie with that small of a budget. And especially if it's a big media franchise. I would bet Wicked's budget was $300 million.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
So, but I want to talk. Can we talk about some of our favorite moments from the movie?
Yeah, of course. So you're laughing a lot.
Rob's howling. I turned into a vampire. I'm howling.
I figured you were laughing a lot. I laughed out loud multiple times.
Howling. First, one of my favorite characters is the mom. That just abandons Bella to go hook up with a baseball player.
Minor league.
Minor league? How old?
Minor league baseball players used to have some clout in this world.
How old is
That's
this
another
woman?
Thing.
Because if Bella is 17, at youngest, what could she be? 34?
Sure. Yeah,
So
mid-30s, your age.
Mid-30s, right? Your age.
Okay.
You're 32.
Yes.
So closer to you than me.
The youngest she could be. Youngest, absolute youngest would be me, and then she could be 40.
She's between our ages.
She could be up to 40. You don't think a 40-year-old woman could be dating a nice, cute little 28-year-old
which is just, I love
minor league baseball player?
I think that's incredible. To be like, sweetie, I know it's going to be your senior year in high school, but I met a baseball player who's playing in the minor leagues in Florida, and we need to move.
Moving for minor league dick is crazy.
Moving for minor league, yes. For
when your child is gonna be a senior in high school,
he has a chance.
That's crazy.
He has a real chance.
That is not a nice move to your daughter.
He's playing for the Marlins farm league.
She's literally willing to die. Bella is willing to die for her mother, and her mother is not willing to stay in Phoenix, Arizona. For 1 year.
A beautiful place.
One more year, you could stay in Phoenix and then meet your man.
Honey, it's his last chance in AAA ball. I don't know if his arm's going to give out. Is he going to be there for a while? And when they cut to him, he's doing a horrible job in the batting cages.
Yeah, I know.
He's just in like
no shot
general batting cages. He's not at any like minor league facility. Like even like the Staten Island Yankees, they practice at a real facility.
Yeah, no, not this guy.
This felt like a man who was trying to make the minor leagues in his 30s.
Yeah, Fun Time America in Jacksonville, Florida.
Truly, I could see the go-karts going around right by this. And literally, she calls the mom, and the mom goes, finally, she goes, "Did you meet anyone?" She goes, "Yes." And then her first question is, "Are you fucking?" This mom's the horniest mom I ever met.
She's incredible.
Literally, one of the unsung heroes of Twilight is this horny-ass mom that abandons Bella for AAA baseball day. Yeah. So, just a quick shout out. Quick shout out to probably my favorite character.
Okay, favorite character is the mom. All right,
it's the mom.
That's a good favorite character.
She is the canon event.
Yes.
So then
who else?
Favorite characters or moments?
Whatever.
I love the dad.
The dad.
I think the dad is great.
Okay.
He's a classic dad. I love my daughter, but I don't do anything to show her love.
And she calls him out.
Which is good. He received it well.
Yes.
He received it well. I'll say this. Bad cop, bad dad.
Sure, yeah.
Bad cop, bad dad.
Yes.
It's a classic bad cop, bad dad combo.
Yes.
My third favorite character, one of my favorite characters, was the guy who ends up getting killed in the boats.
Okay.
The one that
was creepy to her.
That was sitting. That was when they were sitting having lunch at the diner or whatever the restaurant in town is. Walks up to her and goes, "Bella, do you remember me? I played Santa Claus when you were 4."
Creepy. I don't think he says it. I think the dad says it.
Yeah, the dad goes, "She was 4."
Yeah.
In my head, I went, "This is amazing."
It's creepy.
This guy goes, "This girl must remember when I was 4, there was a Santa Claus, but who was the man behind the Santa Claus? And this is him now."
Yeah, weird.
It's
Weird thing to say.
A person that we are okay with dying.
Yes, I was okay with him dying.
That's why they gave him that line.
I think so.
Definitely. Twilight did a great job of really setting things up and knocking it down. Like, I made him creepy. He's going to die. The dad says, "Oh, I changed your tires. It's slippery outside." Next scene, there's a car accident.
Yes.
They do a great job of, I hope this doesn't happen. It happens. Yeah. They go, "Oh, we need foreshadowing for this to happen." You know what? 1 minute before, let's be like, I hope this doesn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
They did such a good job of literally setting it up as close to the event as possible. Literally,
barely foreshadowing.
It's so iconic.
It's incredible.
I changed your tires. They were really down.
Next scene.
The next scene.
Almost dies in a car crash. It was slippery.
It was slippery.
It's Seattle.
Oh, God.
Or Washington.
I loved it so much. First off, shout out
Forks.
Shout out Forks.
Yes.
A town that everyone thought I was from.
Okay.
Shout out Forks. What an amazing town.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Forks? You wouldn't like to be from Forks?
Oh, I guess.
It's a fun name.
It is a fun name.
I heard about the place called Sandwich, Massachusetts. I almost moved.
Okay.
I swear to God. There's a place called Sandwich, Massachusetts.
I found my people.
I go, these are my people.
The fighting sandwiches.
The fighting sandwiches. Right? So shout out Forks.
Okay.
I just
You want a general shout out.
To start a movie, what was the first line of the movie actually was one of the most iconic lines you could start. As soon as the movie started, I was in.
It was something about killing yourself, or you would be willing to die for someone in place of them or something.
I got it. I've never given much thought to how I will die.
Oh, right.
Opening line. Banger. Bar. At that
Of course,
moment,
you're 17. Hopefully not.
I know, it's truly iconic. But at that moment, I go, I'm in.
Okay.
I
knew you were going to be in.
The level of drama
yeah.
at that opening line made me feel full of life.
Okay.
I love dramatic people.
Me too.
I love dramatic. And here's the thing. We're from a culture where the dramatic people yell and scream.
Yes.
So it was so Our Italian, Staten Island, New Jersey culture that we're from, people are dramatic. Oh! They're hooting and hollering. This was a drama that was subdued.
Nothing. This is also probably why I didn't like it that much the first time around.
It was a different side of drama for us, Rob.
But it was still intense.
Arguably more.
She's a writer. She's quiet. She, I guess, displays her drama in other ways than I was used to, and it was hard for me to understand as a young boy myself.
It wasn't a man
Immersed.
Screaming, punching a brick wall.
Immersed. Exactly. In my Italian American culture at the time, I was like, "What is this shit?
Yeah, what is this?" It is confusing.
Talking. Yeah, it's quiet.
Twilight was confusing for East Coast people because they go, how could they be so dramatic and not be screaming and punching things?
Yeah, exactly.
How could there not be? How come the only time they're fighting is when life is on the line? It's not because we're late for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you didn't iron my shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
Because those vampire fights would have started over. What do you mean you ate the fucking chicken cutlets?
Yeah, exactly.
So I did think, I was like, oh, this is such a... Why I'm loving this is such a other side of the coin to what I experienced in life.
I agree.
I thought that was really beautiful. That line, I said, oof.
I'm in.
Oh.
So what other...
I was in bed, and I said, uh-oh, I know what this movie needs. I put on my eyeliner.
Okay. I think I might have worn eyeliner to be Edward Cullen before.
Really?
Yeah.
You were Edward Cullen as a character?
I don't know. I'm sure I did an Edward Cullen. I'm being funny and making fun of Edward Cullen. I wore eyeliner a few times. I did it to make fun of Joe Jonas once. But this was a cultural. Yeah. This was a big. I was a sophomore, so this was my sophomore fall. this movie came out.
Uh-huh.
But then like my freshman year, end of middle school, is really like a big Edward Cullen craze.
Yeah.
End of middle school. So I'm almost perfectly in line with the target audience, and the women that I'm having crushes on and are in my circle for the most part are familiar with this. Not everybody, but like there's a big portion of my school and my grade that is very familiar with this story.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But what else did you take away?
From the movie or moments I loved?
Moments you loved.
Moments I loved.
I love the baseball scene. Baseball scene is still a great scene. Probably the most iconic scene in the movie.
The baseball scene is amazing because it is this thing. It's why do you play baseball? Because it's an American pastime. I go, what propaganda are we putting in this movie?
There is propaganda.
Also,
it's made by a Mormon who is fully American, and I think it's all just an allegory for her wanting to fuck or maybe join Mormonism. I guess the Cullens are Mormons.
And how do you get it to become a Mormon? By fucking?
Fucking one, I guess.
Drinking, letting someone drink thy blood?
And then you commit to this life forever. It's like once you are in it, you're in it forever. And it's like you don't want to be in it because she has mixed feelings about it. Sure. So I think it's just like the sexual tension that exists from being Mormon is what created Twilight.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you, Joseph Smith.
Is that his name, Joseph
John
Smith?
I forget what
I don't
it
know.
is.
I think you're right. I think it's Joseph.
Joseph Smith.
They're saying like the main Cullen is like a Joseph Smith type.
But let's talk about the baseball scene. There's other.
The baseball scene.
So,
is one of my favorites.
I loved one that they all wore. Not baseball uniforms, but like 1920s baseball
adjacent
uniforms.
Baseball.
Yes.
Baseball adjacent clothing.
This poor Bella can't escape baseball. Her mom leaves her to go fuck a AAA baseball player, and then she meets a guy and he goes, come play baseball.
Who's actually incredible at baseball. That's funny.
Yeah. So, and to go to a baseball game and be like, can you be the ump is the most offensive thing. Imagine your friend being like, hey, come pick up basketball. You want to play basketball today? Okay, you wear your basketball clothes. They give you like a basketball hat to wear, and they go, here's your whistle. You're going to be the ref. And I understand why she doesn't play.
Yes, she doesn't want to play.
No, they're in a league of their own.
Correct. But it's fun. Visually fun. That's like the most aesthetically remember, like the scene I remember the most, I guess.
It took a week and a half to film.
It did.
It was supposed to take 4 days. It took almost a week and a half.
Oh, wow. So that's 10 out of the 44 days was one scene.
Was that baseball scene. So It better be a good fucking scene.
Which it was.
So it's because they had to stop every time it got sunny out.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a tough moment.
Well, because, this is what they would use AI for today.
Yes.
But it looks really good. Like, I think the fact that they took their time with that made it look beautiful.
It was
and it is so remembering. Yeah.
It was.
Like, that's the scene that sticks out. People go, Twilight, that's what you think of, or what I think of, having seen it once.
I think it's funny how hard they hit the ball, how fast they run, but then how slow they pitch.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
They pitch like a person that's never thrown a ball before, but then hit like Barry Bonds was a robot on steroids, you know?
Yes.
It was so funny that.
Yes.
Also, I don't understand how they're playing. Is it 2-on-2?
I guess it's just kind of like they're testing out their speed. It's like more like fetch.
Yes.
Than baseball.
Yeah, it is closer to fetch because it is just a handful of people.
Yes.
I really want to, I want to see Robert Pattinson hit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you end up Fields.
Yeah. I don't know if they bring back the baseball. But no, that scene. And then like the Cullens house, I remember when I was a kid being like, oh, this is interesting. Because you didn't see houses like that. Now all the fucking houses look like that. Or this modern architecture.
Well, that is like, I think, a very Northwest kind of house.
Because you're in the trees and you want to see a lot of the trees.
Yes.
And then they're the vampires. They want the sun. So they like kind of.
They want the sun?
I guess, right? They glisten in the sun.
Yeah, I wonder if you want that.
I don't know.
I always thought vampires didn't want the sun, but I know in this movie they just glisten in the sun.
Yeah. So then why? The house is very windows. It's all windows.
I guess they probably don't get to go in the sun a lot.
Yeah.
They're pretty pale for a family that lives in a house of windows.
I know. Extremely pale, which is like the white makeup that they put on them is also crazy. I love it. I thought it was crazy the first time, and I thought it was crazy last night.
Also, they do the white makeup like like a girl that did a spray tan by herself.
Bad. It's bad.
Because there are lines of
you
where
can
the white,
see it.
where the white
it's very
cuts
visible.
off. I'm like, babe, let's go to the spray tan place rather than doing it at home.
Which I guess vampires always had bad white makeup.
Well, because they can't go in the sun.
Yeah.
But for this one, they just glisten in the sun.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, I love one of my favorite parts of the scene where she goes to meet the family. Was them cooking the food. And them go, oh, we're making Italiano. And then they go, oh, why? Bella, I assume she's Italian. The least Italian woman I've ever seen in my life.
Bella Swan,
the least Italian woman I've ever seen in my life.
I agree.
Literally, if you just took a glance from across a crowded library, you know this woman wasn't Italian.
I don't think she raises her voice the whole movie.
She had hard time. They had to double mic her because they couldn't hear her speak.
I know.
Her lunch was vegetables.
Yeah.
Her lunch was a plate of vegetables.
She doesn't really give anything that would think she's Italian.
No, she's a pale woman who drives a pickup truck that likes to read.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In Washington State.
In Washington State.
No, she's not really giving that much Italian.
So I love that. And she comes in and then she goes, oh, buongiorno. She says buongiorno to them.
Well, because they're making Italian food.
I know. It's so incredible.
And then, as no Italian would, she denies food.
I know.
And they're making a full meal, and she goes, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not even going to try it.
And you know what? This was the only true Italian moment in the scene was when she crushed the food because she got angry.
The Cullen did that.
The Cullen, yes.
Not Bella. Yeah, 100%.
That was the only time I was like, now that's good.
Italian, yes.
But wasn't Italian was no one reacted to it.
Oh, yeah.
She just smashed the bowl and everyone just stared forward.
100%.
But it was so funny to me that they were cooking it. One, I don't know much about vampires, but isn't garlic a thing? And I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Garlic, you cook.
Isn't
Italian
that
food needs garlic.
The staple?
Yes.
Let's get some onions, some garlic, some olive oil in the pan. We'll go from there.
It's funny. Yeah, no. I guess not.
So, buongiorno. I did love that moment. I thought that was an incredible moment. Another thing I love. So she's coming from Arizona, and she's like, I need to remember where I'm from. Let me bring a cactus. To see her sad alone in the room, just hugging a cactus. So funny in the scene.
That is wild.
Like how are you gonna? It's the one thing that you really can't get emotional support from. It really shows
you can't hug it.
You can't hug, but she's holding it.
You can vibe with it, I guess.
It really shows you what type of man she's gonna like.
Yes, that's true.
It really
a cactus. Yeah, that is a good.
It's not a stuffed animal. Yeah. It's not some food.
Literally a cactus. It's the thing that's gonna hurt me.
The thing is.
So maybe that's actually intentional.
Foreshadowing.
It must be intentional.
It's not intentional.
You don't think it's intentional? I hope it's intentional.
Robbie, I think that they're
it's gotta be.
I think they're like, fuck, we gave her nothing to bring from her. She's coming from Arizona. We gave her nothing to bring back.
It's gotta be intentional.
Someone goes, get a cactus from Trader Joe's. Someone grab this girl a cactus.
I would think it's intentional because that's good. That's good filmmaking.
I literally think they were like, well, when someone moves from Phoenix, they must bring a cactus. Yeah. I think the logic was there.
Hugging a cactus. That's the movie. Is her hugging a cactus?
The movie is her hugging a cactus.
In some ways. I like when she gets really excited for the car. She gets a shitty car.
Who
today?
Shout out Jacob.
Of course, shout out Jacob. I was Team Jacob. I forget what Jacob even does, but after that movie, I'm just like, you're Team Jacob, obviously. I don't know. I didn't read the books.
I know this is crazy. I've only seen one Twilight. I've only seen the first Twilight, and I know it's a big thing. Team Edward, Team Jacob. After only seeing the first Twilight, the movie just being about Edward and Bella.
Yeah,
I'm Team Jacob.
Yeah, I think the second movie is mainly about Jacob.
Great. I can't wait. I can't wait to be back Team Edward once I find out about him.
Yeah, I'm sure. Exactly.
I can't wait.
I remember that being like, all right, I don't think I'm either. After I saw the second one, I forget exactly.
My prediction for these Twilight series is I'm just gonna be team whoever has less screen time.
Yeah. And then I forget the third one.
Whoever I learn less about, I'll probably like them more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But she is mad excited about this car.
She's very, very excited, and it made me happy because that's the vibes that I grew up in. Is if you got the shittiest car in the world, you were like over the moon.
Yeah. I mean, I had
people just wanted a car.
I didn't have a car, but my dad would let me use his car, which was the oldest car, manual doors, manual windows.
Yes, I'm sure you were thrilled.
Oh, I loved it. And also it was one of these things where we had where you pull down the sunblocker in front of you.
Yeah.
When you pull those down, normally there's a mirror. This car was so cheap there was no mirror.
Oh wow.
And I loved it.
Yeah, of course.
Because you just want to be able to get from point A to point B on your own.
And just go to school. Yeah, you don't need to go far.
Independence.
Yes, exactly.
Was what the car gift was about.
But it was very nostalgic for a lot of reasons. But like people loved their shitty cars when I was in high school. So it was fun to see her. That's the most excited I think she is the entire movie.
A hoopty.
Is when she gets her hoopty.
Yeah.
But the whole thing in general was super, super nostalgic for me.
Because you went as a kid.
Yeah, and it took me back to middle school and high school and the trends around it and the conversations and me needing to have a big opinion about it at the time. And just like, yeah, I liked it a lot more this time. It was fun.
Because there wasn't the social pressures probably around it.
And I understand what they're doing. I mean, I get why I didn't like it the first time. He's weird and it's awkward. I've never seen a movie where the characters communicate like that, especially a love story.
If I saw that movie, I would have bought stock in Hot Topic.
Okay.
If I was the owner of Hot Topic, and Twilight just dropped, I would have went like this. I would have, baby, our life's about to change.
And it did.
Yes, it did.
It did.
That was a turning moment.
Yes.
They
brought a lot of people into goth culture, or just like having a black bag.
The era of goth.
Yes.
The era, or even a touch. My Chemical Romance was popping off.
Everything
right
was,
then. It was all
pop punk was very big.
It was all red, black, and safety pins.
Yes. Super pale.
Super pale.
Which is in my vibe.
What was interesting sometimes for me at the end of high school was that there were people trying to be as pale as possible and then people trying to be as tan as possible.
That is interesting. So
And
Staten Island, you would think most people try to be as tan as possible.
But there was, of course,
there was a subset of,
of course, Rob,
the super pale people. But now that, what else do you have other favorite lines?
Yeah, of course I do. I told you one of my favorite things was when they're like, want to write this piece about her. They're sitting at the table.
Okay.
And she goes, and they go, oh, we won't write the piece about you. And then she goes, why don't you write a piece about eating disorders? or, what was it, fluffing or, what's it called?
Padding on the swim team.
Or padding Speedos. And then one of my favorite parts of the movie, which most people miss, was that they go, oh, yeah, blah, blah, definitely pads. Yeah, because he has an Olympic size. And they go, no way he could have an Olympic size. He's so skinny. Which, that means in the Twilight universe, skinny men, small penis, fat men, big penis.
So you like it.
I was in love. They're spreading propaganda. To hear Anna Kendrick say that skinny men have small penises blew my mind. It almost...
Yeah.
It blew my mind.
Yeah, that scene was funny. It's like you can't also swim with padding in your Speedo. What do you take it out as soon as you start to swim? Like that's not how that works, really.
I would love to see just a guy padding so much it just drags along the bottom. I
like you're kicking, you're turning, you're tumbling in the water. It doesn't work. That's not how.
Rob,
that's not how swim teams work.
They weren't in it for the sports. I'll tell you that. If they're padding,
well, you could go to the beach in a Speedo and pad, but you can't be on the swim team and pad. But it's like an endemic that's happening in this school. Is that the swim team padding is such an issue that we need to make an article about it.
I think that. So I believe that it is because
you think so.
Well, they can't go. They go to the beach. They have to wear like these swimsuits because the water's so cold.
They got a pool. The swim team swims in a pool.
But it's mostly cold in the Northwest. They're not swimming in pools that often.
Indoor pools. They're swimming in indoor pools. I
I'm
swam.
just saying-
Every swim team practice I ever did was indoors.
No, I'm saying that's why the only opportunity for them to really wear Speedos is indoor pools at swim practice.
I see.
There's no swimming at the beach. There's maybe a
I
month of
see what
swimming
you're saying. I
outside.
see what you're saying.
There's a very lack of opportunity to show how fat your cock is in the Twilight
I
universe. And one
So
of
you
the
think
only,
some people are just showing up swim team practice with padding, not partaking in practice,
Yes.
going back to the locker room,
100%.
showing off a fake dick that isn't there
Yes.
for clout.
I think
This whole universe is wild.
I think that in this world, there's a bunch of skinny men with small penises that are like, we need to fight this propaganda that skinny men have small penises.
Which is true. It's true propaganda.
true. True.
The
very
propaganda is true.
True. I feel bad for Jack Skeleton. I
Yeah.
hear it's a micro. So I go, they need to fight this. So they go to the pool and they have to wear these Speedos.
This is an interesting piece.
It's one of, I mean, this girl probably went on to write for the New York Times.
I'm sure. Very
So,
interesting.
I love that.
It was funny how they were really trying to immediately, she shows up 0 seconds on school campus and he's pitching an article about her. Her first conversation is somebody's
Incredible.
trying to write an article about her at school
Someone just takes a photo.
because
of her.
you're new
You're new.
and she's so presumably beautiful. She's cute.
Yes. But they really sell that she's
The most beautiful person that you've ever seen.
Which was very interesting.
It is what it is. That's the casting. But
Well, you know that she almost didn't audition for the movie.
why?
She was shooting another movie, and the director went out to Pennsylvania and was like, "I want to watch you."
Interesting.
Imagine getting an audition and be like, can't do the audition. I'm gonna go to you so I could see you audition.
Oh wow.
And
I mean, then you got to feel pretty confident that you're gonna get it.
I wouldn't even go off book.
Yeah. I wonder.
And then I heard that the final chemistry test between Robert Pattinson and
Kristen Stewart.
was at the director's house.
Yes, I saw that too. Is
Which
it Kristen Stewart or
so
Kirsten?
creepy.
Yes.
Which is so against all. I guess it is Hollywood rules.
Oh, interesting.
They did the scene where they kissed. So they kissed on the director's bed, and the director goes, "You both got the parts."
On the bed.
On her bed.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, she's been nominated for an Academy Award since.
Kristen Stewart's got some. They both got chops.
Yes.
Everyone.
Which I didn't realize at the time. Wow, she had been working for a while, I guess, at this time.
I love
Because
how
she seemed unknown at the time, I feel like, but she was in just movies I hadn't seen.
Yeah, she was in movies. I remember at this point you just got past being able to watch Dumbo.
Correct.
So
yeah, that was funny.
I love how they're like, we don't have anything to write for the newspaper. Meanwhile, there's a sex cult of brothers and sisters that all live with each other. How many? You could have a whole year of articles on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the Cullens. They have one dad, and then it's just couples that are brother and sister.
And one mysterious guy.
And then one guy that isn't coupled.
That's the Cullens.
You're
No questions there.
No question.
How are the eating disorders?
Yes. Let's write an article on eating disorders, not this cult that lives here.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty funny.
That was funny. I like the scene where he's telling her how he can read everybody's mind. And he can't read her mind.
Yeah.
But just to show her that he can read everybody's mind, he like pans to the room and he's like, sex, money, cat. It's just like, sure.
I love that.
It's funny when people, I guess writers, creatives deduce other people to just like, oh, they care about is sex and money. And I'm so introspective.
Yes.
I think it's funny when writers or whatever,
Like people are
directors
so
of the
simple.
arts,
I'm so
they deduce people.
complicated.
Because I do that too.
I'm so
And it's good to
complicated.
see someone else do that and think it's funny. Because I get it. I agree in some ways.
People will never get it. All they care about is
Sex and money.
these fruits of the earth.
They're just so money driven. Don't they see the bigger fucking picture? I agree.
I'm going to say what I care about. Cats.
Sex, money, cat.
Cat was awesome.
Cat was very funny.
Imagine being the guy that was cast as Cat.
Guy who loves cat.
He's perfect.
All he thinks about is cat.
Stop. I'm shooting a movie where I have to see people's inner thoughts, and we're looking for a man that just thinks about cats. You're perfect for it.
But that was funny
Also,
when they do that.
It was fun because I liked how, in a very writery way, they did such a bad job of trying to encapsulate what high school kids were.
Yes.
Like, they were all just like, oh, what should they be doing? I don't know. Let's have them all be hanging out, sitting in a van, hanging out outside of it. Right? Let's get we want to get Bella's attention. You know what I'll do? I'll throw a piece of candy at her. I'll just throw candy at her and yell her name.
Yeah.
And then she won't respond. She'll go. So I kind of love that. I did like.
I guess they're all hanging out when they drive by, and she's like, I could have this normal life.
But
where
when
are they even?
outside,
They're not at a bar.
No.
They go to a restaurant, I guess.
Yeah.
And they all come out the restaurant.
Or like to encapsulate high school boys, they just have her and her dad sitting in the diner, and the guy just shaking his ass in front.
And he's like encouraging her to go on the date.
He's like, why don't you go out with this nice gentleman outside? And he's literally just going, like, literally like shaking his tits, like rubbing his belly against the glass. He's like, do you want to hang out with those guys? You can leave. Go hang out with your friends.
Whatever, boy.
Yeah.
That
So
was funny.
I did like how they were trying to like encapsulate what a normal teenager was.
Bad job.
Yeah, but I loved that.
It was of the time.
Twilight is a movie that you could just pretend everything was an artistic choice.
Yeah. Which I guess is when you'd make this indie-ish type movie.
Oh, and we love that.
Yeah. I did like it more the second time, for sure.
I love the movie. The one last moment we need to talk about is the moment where he admits that he's a vampire.
Say it.
Say it. And this is the moment where I go, this is a movie that's making choices. By the way that the camera is spinning in circles, I am dizzy with nerves to hear her say, a vampire.
Yes.
When he rips he goes, you can't outrun me, and runs. You can't.
Oh yeah.
This is iconic when he rips the tree off.
Yes, yeah.
This is an iconic scene.
Well, I'm designed to kill you. I'm so charming. He's not charming.
He's not charming.
But his smell brings you in. He looks so good, like whatever.
I loved it so much.
It was funny. And I don't need to. Basically being like, I could kill you if I wanted to. I am even more deceiving.
This was his Manchester by the Sea moment where he grabs the gun and tries to kill himself. This was wild. This was his, like, I'm going to give nothing the whole movie, but this moment I'm going to give it all.
This is, if you're somebody who doesn't know anything, this is when you find out he's a vampire.
Yes.
Ideally, you know at this point.
Ideally,
but yeah, this is the big reveal.
And then, of course, he takes his little spider monkey.
Let's go, spider monkey.
Let's go, spider monkey. He takes to see him shine, to have that the glitter.
Yeah.
Which was something, not seeing the movie originally, I thought the movie was going to be all glitter.
Interesting.
Because that was one big thing that everyone talked about.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going into... I knew that you don't see much glistening.
Well, I guess it was just... You saw... I guess I just heard people talk about
the glistening.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, if he's not recognized as one of being his best acting moments of all time, I don't know what. I love his movie, Hard Times.
Good Time.
I love his movie, Good Times.
Okay.
I think he's amazing in it. I think it really shows his range.
Yes.
But not a moment in that movie compares to him going, beautiful. This is the skin of a killer.
And he looks so good.
And
he's as hot as possible. One of the hottest frames contextually of the time, of the craze, of everything, of teen girly pop fandom.
It's almost
of all time.
It's almost like they took a hot man and they Lisa Franked him. Yeah. They made him even more appealing to just young, innocent girls. And he goes, oh, beautiful.
Yes, Edward, yes.
He was covered,
the most attractive you've been the whole movie.
Covered in powder, eyeliner. He literally, hair flowing.
Yes, beautiful.
So, I thought it was a laugh a minute. I thought that the movie was incredible.
Interesting.
I loved how it ended. I loved how at the end she's like, "Oh, will turn me into a vampire at prom?" Classic.
Yes.
And then he's like, "Isn't one lifetime with me enough?" That's him going, "Bro, I want to fuck other girls."
This can last like 60 years.
Yeah, I'll do 60 years with you. I'm not committing to more than that.
Which is a lot because he's only 110.
Yeah, yes, that is a lot. But I will say
it's not like he's 1,000.
It's also a lot for her to ask after dating for a few weeks. It feels like to be like, "Hey, can you make me immortal so I live with you forever?"
Yes, that's like I'm really trying to move in.
Yeah. Pump the brakes. She's crazy for that.
Then he goes to bite her, and then it's the kiss. What's your opinion on biting? How soon into the interaction are you introducing biting?
Often never.
Never.
Often never.
Yeah, I'm not. I wonder if this is biting seen as attractive. Is this biting? I don't know. Where do we stand on biting? Because I'm not somebody who's a biter. I'm not somebody who's going into the makeout, going into the session, chomping away. No. Where I think there are guys that are chomping away fairly soon. I have been with women who chomp away fairly soon, and then I'm like, all right, we're biting, I guess. I don't love biting, but do you think biting?
Well, I would say
and I'm not trying to kink shame anybody, and I'm down if that's where we're going.
Okay.
Do you think it originated in this Edward Cullen vampire fantasy a little bit?
Did biting get its boom because of...
Yeah, millennial women biting Edward Cullen. Is there a connection or no?
I mean, you have to assume yes.
Right?
You have to assume yes.
Because it's kind of hot, the end, when he goes to bite and kisses. And I'm like, I could see... That was the first time I was like, I could see how biting could be seen as hot.
I guess.
But I'm never coming in with the bite.
A bite is never coming in my mind.
Early.
Ever.
Some people early in the interaction, there's biting.
Also, you're wild. If someone bites you, you go, "Oh, I should bite them back."
I guess. I'm like,
I just assume
that's where if like there's some teeth. I'm like, all right, is this them telling me they want more teeth? Like, I don't know.
So you think people do stuff to you that they want to be done to them?
Sometimes.
Interesting.
It's like you're feeling each other out. That's what it is a little bit of a dance, and it's like, this is cool. You're letting me know this is cool.
I think that's an exposed neck to a bite.
I'm not like digging the teeth in.
Rob, no one thinks you are.
I'm not drawing blood.
No one thinks you are, Rob.
I'm not drawing blood.
But I do think, it could be. These people could have had these sexual awakenings around this.
Yeah, for sure.
So it could have lent to
I wonder what the author's view of it. Is it fully just an allegory for Mormonism, or is she hot for biting?
I think they're vampires, so biting probably came before Twilight's.
What do you mean?
Vampires bites, and that has been around for hundreds of years.
So you don't think she was just like, I'm gonna make them a vampire? But you don't think maybe she liked biting, so then she made a story about vampires?
I would be amazed if that's why she wrote the book.
If it was a biting kink.
I think that if she had a biting kink and she goes, "Fuck, how do I
get this
art
out?"
around
No, I
this?
think it was more about her feelings of sexuality being a Mormon.
No, I actually think that you are right. Because who else bites? Werewolves.
Yeah.
There's no Frankensteins. There's no mummies in there. You know why?
Biting animals.
No bites.
Right. Maybe
no bites. So she found a workaround to do that. And what's interesting is they don't bite food. There's no food eating in this movie.
Yes.
So she really just applies biting to people.
Yeah, you're right.
Interesting. We're on to you.
Maybe so.
Movie was incredible. Loved it.
Yeah.
So happy.
Good.
So nice.
It's a piece of art around a thing that I don't like, Mormonism, we'll say, and the sexual tension of being a Mormon. She made a beautiful, the author and then the director and team that followed made a beautiful piece of art around this.
I'll tell you this, pretty easy to ignore the Mormonism allegories in this.
I thought about it a lot more, obviously, this time.
You did?
Yeah.
Didn't think about it once.
Really?
I maybe I thought, this is like a a sex, trying to buy into a cult thing. I go, who cares?
Yeah.
The acting, the cinematography, everything was so tremendous. I was wrapped up in the moment.
Okay, that's good. That's what art should intend to do.
That's what propaganda.
Yeah, you're right. But I know it was fun. It was fun to rewatch. It brought me back.
Definitely.
Brought me back a lot. Before we leave, I need to issue a formal apology to the listeners of the Loud About Nothing podcast.
Oh, God. Formal apology coming in.
Formal apology. I'm embarrassed.
Why?
I feel embarrassed. And I maybe should feel embarrassed more. I come up here and talk nonsense, and maybe I disagree with what I said 3 weeks later, or I look back and I'm like, what? I'm talking crazy. I need to shut up. But we did a whole episode. I brought you this information of Taylor Swift is going to be dropping a new album. I tried to get you on board. We're doing Life of a Showboy, a whole episode. There's going to be 12 bangers, Max Martin. I'm talking all this shit.
You were excited.
Horrible.
You were excited, Rob.
The album is bad. The album is bad. I couldn't get through it. It's offensively bad, I think. She's using AI in the rollout, which annoys me. I think all of the things that I have grown to really dislike about Taylor Swift over the last 10 years came to a head instead of like, I was like, she's going to just change. She's going to be different and we're going to get old Taylor Swift or whatever. She's going to stop trying to be relatable and at least just give us something that's fun that we can like. Or she's going to lean into this showgirl life that isn't relatable and she's going to... Horrible. It was horrible. Horrible, offensive. I'm not a bad bitch. We know. And that is a problem. That is not this badge that you need to shine on. Bad bitches forever. I love bad bitches.
There's no problem that she's not a bad bitch.
No, there is a problem.
You don't need to say it.
Yeah,
Just
as if it's like this, like, you're above bad bitches. No, you're not. I'm sorry. You're not above bad bitches. She takes a shot at Honora.
Of course.
She's not a complex female character deserving of a Palme d'Or or an Oscar, and she's pissed about it. How are you the victim always, Taylor Swift? I'm sorry. You're a victim because you're not a bad bitch? I can't. And taking a shot at Honora was crazy.
Well, because bad bitches are popular. That's why she's
whatever. I love bad bitches.
But here's the thing: you're also on a private jet, traveling the world, doing what you love.
Yeah, you're also a bad bitch. You're an evil bitch. I don't know what to say. It's unfortunate. I think she's just like such a capitalist at heart.
The rhymes are bad. Just the music itself.
Music is bad.
The music itself is
bad. A lot of it is just like she's using interpolations of other songs. The Life of a Showgirl sounds just like this Jonas Brothers song.
I mean, also she doesn't fulfill the promise.
Does not fulfill the promise of the album at all.
I thought it was.
You don't learn anything about this big, massive tour she went on. The Life of a Showgirl. There's no like, even burlesque type themes that she was kind of using with the visuals. Like, it doesn't make sense.
She wants to be a Disney princess.
She wants to be a Disney princess, but has the mind of a 12-year-old.
Well,
the way she talks about the Twilight is a more advanced exploration of sex than Taylor Swift is having with her 35-year-old husband.
Dictified.
And horrible. Horrible.
Also, you're 35. You don't need to be talking about fucking your fiance. You
can if it's good.
But it should be a little more nuanced.
Or insightful. She has no insight. She has no nuance. The songs were bad. And they weren't like these big pop mega hits that she was promising.
I want to say this. Everyone's saying, I see a lot of people online saying it's because she's happy in a happy relationship. That's why it's bad. No, it's because she's so rich and has lost touch with reality.
Yeah, she's back to her Republican roots. That's what also it is.
It has nothing to do, in my opinion, with her being happy. We can't like keep pushing like sadness creates good art.
Yeah,
I don't want that. Right?
I agree.
It's that she's surrounded by people that just say yes to her, and she's just living on a private jet, and she goes, you know what I'm going to do as I do the biggest tour of all time? Just fly to Sweden and write music.
Yes. And she's also not a good artist.
There's stuff I liked of hers.
Okay. I don't think she's that good of an artist.
In the past, there's songs that are catchy.
Sure. I don't know if she's creating those melodies or whatever.
You're right.
She's a business.
I have no idea.
I saw today that her parents named her Taylor so that she could, which is a gender neutral name, so that she could have viable business interest, I guess. Like she could be successful as a business person by having this neutral gender name, which is kind of just her whole essence, is that she's a capitalist through and through. She sold 4 different versions of this album to break whatever. She's trying to break Adele's record. She sold 4 different, an acoustic version. Like, why are we doing all this? Yeah. She's obsessed with numbers. She's obsessed with the records of all this shit. And it's just like, your art is bad. You're living in a time where they're going to prop up capitalist art that's bad, that's soulless. And that's what she does.
I just thought, and at the end of the day.
And I was on this wave. I've been on this wave since The Reputation, when she had a little feud with Kanye, who at the time I was on Kanye's side. Yeah. And now I was like trying to come back to Taylor Swift and really give her the benefit of the doubt, which she did not deserve.
I mean,
it was bad. It was really bad.
At the end of the day, just the music itself was kind of very basic and boring and not fun.
Yeah. And like to pivot a little bit, Bad Bunny is very happy right now. And he just made a very beautiful album supporting his people that is like rooted in actual art. Like, yes, you can make an album that's good and fun and has meaning and is grounded in something and there's an artistic purpose to it.
Because he looked a little beyond himself.
Sure, yeah. And she is herself.
And but here's the thing. Life of a Showgirl, the promise was that she was going to look beyond herself into what her life, like living that life was a little bit.
Yes, no.
And she still couldn't do that. It still all had to be about her and not about like this life of people touring around the world.
No, exactly.
Which is still not relatable, but at least you're looking beyond just, I feel this, I feel that.
I agree. And it wasn't even like introspective or complex emotions. She's like, they're looking for a complex female character and it's not me.
There you go.
Like, what are we? It sounds like she has a boyfriend at 18 again.
And now we're
like
back.
That was what it was.
Now we're back to why I have a problem with Kiss.
Okay. Keep it simple, stupid.
Because that's what Taylor thought when she wrote this album.
It was very simple, stupid. And it's really disheartening to see her using AI. It's like some of the Swifties are turning against her.
Because AI?
Yeah. It's like pay artists. You're a billionaire.
I also heard that she used to.
How cheap are you?
Write like hundreds of songs and then release 12. And so
that's most people in music.
But now she did like 2 albums in 2 years. While she's on a massive tour, she can't be writing hundreds of songs.
I guess she released 50 songs last year, or some shit.
That's insane, Rob.
Yeah.
So she's just pumping everything out.
I guess I don't have no idea. But the album was bad, and I'm very embarrassed because I came on here and I was all excited, and I'm like, yeah, I was wrong. You need to admit that you're wrong. She has a whole song defending her MAGA friends. Cool, Taylor Swift. Cool. You have MAGA friends that are canceled. You're a billionaire. It doesn't fucking matter if you're canceled. Like, what are we talking about? You can't be canceled. Yeah, no. Patrick Mahomes isn't canceled. Brittany Mahomes isn't canceled.
No, I know.
What are we talking about?
I know.
Who are your friends that are canceled? Because it's not Brittany Mahomes.
Because they were at the
Brittany
Super Bowl.
Mahomes is very rich, famous, popular.
She'll be fine for the rest of her life.
For the rest of her life. Are you talking about random people you grew up with? Republicans from Reading, Pennsylvania that you're friends with? That you need to, like, what? Who are these canceled friends?
Yeah.
So annoying. So annoying. And I felt so stupid. And I was embarrassed. Clearly, you see me getting worked up. She sucks. I'm sorry if there are Swifties listening to this, and you heard me. I genuinely wanted to like this album. I wanted to like her. She just showed me all the reasons why. I originally went down the rabbit hole of like, I can't with this woman.
It's good to learn.
It's good to learn.
It's good to learn.
I'm not a bad bitch. We know, and that's part of the problem. Bad bitches stand for things. She doesn't stand for anything besides herself.
Yeah, she's in a bubble, Rob. She literally lives in a bubble, and she gets
sure. A lot of these people do, and you can still. She's not an artist. She's a capitalist, And she has done very well in capitalist industries of making a lot of money. But she is not an artist.
Shout out Target.
Shout out Target. Shout out Target. But with the
she
good
does
news,
like releases with Target, right?
Yeah. She's done for a long time. A lot of people hit me up this week, obviously. Bad Bunny going to be playing the Super Bowl. Very exciting. And I don't know. I see a lot of discourse that I don't like around it all. I don't think people really understand Bad Bunny, which some people did hit me up. They're like, can you give me 20 or whatever? They didn't say 20. They said, can you give me a few songs as like a warm up to Bad Bunny?
That's great.
I made my sister a 20-song playlist of all different vibes. And then I'm like, whatever you like from this, I'll give you more of. So as someone who just got into Bad Bunny recently, what would you say is good advice to get somebody who doesn't speak Spanish into Bad Bunny?
Move while you
listen. A few songs.
Move while you
listen out.
Listen out.
It is very fun out.
It's not. It's about being out. It's about moving. It's about
being with people.
Yeah.
So you think it's not going to hit as hard just in your headphones?
In my home alone?
Yeah, which is how I listen to a lot of it.
No,
but I
don't think it hits hard. I don't think that's the energy.
Because you haven't found him already. If you have found him already, you like him in your house by yourself.
Yes.
So you think go to a spot that's going to play him all night.
Yeah. And I think
that's a good way to get into it.
Here's the thing. I also think it's okay if people were not into him and then like, oh, let me listen to him. There's so many artists 100%. In the world. You know?
The more the merrier.
But yeah, but I don't think that like people should. I think it's okay that you're like, I don't know this artist. I don't, you know.
Oh no, I'm happy to.
I didn't know if I like this, and now I'm gonna try it. Oh, it's fun, you know.
If anyone wants a playlist, I will give them a playlist.
There we go.
I love introducing people to things that I love.
Of course.
So I'm very happy to do this.
Of course.
People on my swim team are like, can you send me a playlist? I want to get before the Super Bowl. Can you give me a Bad Bunny breakdown?
Nice.
Like, happy to do so.
That is
my
nice.
sister's like, can you give me a Bad Bunny breakdown? Happy to do so.
That's great. No, I think that for me, I liked it. I mean, I just liked it out and about.
Yes.
You know? I mean, obviously.
It's very fun out and about.
Yeah, it's fun music.
Yes.
It's fun.
But it's like I see a lot of these people. Bad Bunny, just so people know and understand, does not want to be part of America. That's his big message.
Yes.
That I would say the thing that his music now is rooted. It was not always this. His music was not always rooted in Puerto Rican independence. It was rooted in showing the world how beautiful Puerto Rico and the artists and like always giving a piece of what he loves. Every album, there's a Puerto Rican anthem. Like obviously very tied to Puerto Rico.
Yes.
But I would say today, a lot of it is all just in this independence. He's aligned his art to be like Puerto Rican independence. He says my country. He does not mean the United States.
Yes.
He means Puerto Rico. He views Puerto Rico as its own country. So there's a lot of American liberals that are like, he's American, just so you know. Like, sure, technically, but this is not an arrangement that he likes or wants to continue.
No.
So, like, if Fox News is going to say, like, whatever, they are not wrong in saying that he does not want to be part of America. Or like America.
Yes.
I think he views himself as an outsider to America, which is okay. America has treated Puerto Rico like outsiders.
Yeah. So.
And it's okay to have somebody who's not from America do the halftime show. We've had many, 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 many people
of course
born outside of the United States do the halftime show.
It's not.
This is not like the gotcha moment I think that a lot of liberals think it is of like, well, he's actually American.
Sure.
It's like, no, he does not want to be American.
No, yeah.
Dude, all of his art is anti trying to be part of America.
Not his recent arts.
Yes.
You mean, yes.
In the last year.
Yes.
A lot of what this last album and like, I'm imagining what he'll end up doing for the halftime show will be, I don't know. We have no idea. He could go any way.
It'll be fun.
It will be fun. I mean, it'll be a 13-minute show. It's a 13-minute show. We just saw him do 3.5 hours.
I think at his core, he's going to he'll put on a fun time.
Yes, he always does.
And I think that's the best thing
I think there'll be instruments. Like, I think it will be, I think he'll bring his squad on.
The best thing he can do is for people that don't like him, give them a fun time.
I agree. And I think that's a big...
I think that's
like this whole culture war that they're trying to start around him. I'm like, you're not going to win this culture war. It's cool. Like you're not. I don't know what they're like trying to make it like. The right likes doesn't like Bad Bunny, and the left likes Bad Bunny, but also views him as American. I'm like, you are all misunderstanding this man, and this is not going to end well as a culture war. because he's fun, hot, beautiful, hot women. Like this man, his vibes are a lot of like bringing people together, celebrating the food you eat with your family, the things you do with your family, the dances you do with your family, like partying, hanging out by the beach. Drinking, smoking weed. He has a big song about drinking and smoking weed.
Here's the thing, though, Rob. Some people aren't gonna they're not gonna know Spanish. They're not gonna understand what he says. But he's gonna able to communicate a good time through his just energy
100%.
and the music. And
I
think
like you're gonna lose this battle. You're not gonna win.
Even besides
the culture war, like too many people like him and will side with you over. Especially what is the
good energy, good vibes.
100%.
And that's, I think that's the best thing he could do is just provide an incredible vibe.
Yes,
and
I think he will make some statements too.
Yeah, but while still providing a good vibe.
Correct, which is his whole essence for the most part.
So I think it'll be fun. I think
for sure.
I think that's what everyone's
places will throw parties, kind of how they did with his live performance. Like you'll see different types of bars. I think being throwing these Super Bowl parties.
Nice,
and people having fun with that. But yeah, you're not going to be able to provide more than Bad Bunny is. As a government, like from a political standpoint, like what at a certain point, Bad Bunny's going to be able to give whoever more.
I'm sorry. What was that? I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
I'm someone who you're trying to win a culture war.
Yes.
On one side, there's beautiful women dancing. There's people all hanging out. There's all of he has charted songs in 14 different genres.
Mm-hmm.
He is fun. You go out, you're having a good time, like, and then on the other side, you're just trans people can't play sports. Like, they're not providing anything.
Sure.
This right wing policy, like they're in power right now. It's like we're not getting anything from this. It's not like your life is getting materially better. No. It's like, what are you able to provide? All right, Spanish speaking people won't be in your life like as much anymore. Like, what are you? Or I could go join their fucking party. You're gonna lose. Like, I just don't think that Fox News v. Bad Bunny, that Fox News can win this war, and they can win on other things. Like they've been able to beat other institutions, even Disney. Like they go after these big institutions with their culture wars, and I just don't think that they'll be able to beat Bad Bunny because he has a little less, I guess, flaws in his whole energy. It's very consistent.
Also, he's operating outside of their worlds.
Yes, it doesn't need them.
Yes, that's also a major part of it.
Yes.
Disney lives in that world, Rob.
He doesn't need them.
Yeah, he doesn't need them.
But
he's not looking to buy advertisers.
No. He could, whatever, but he doesn't need that.
So I think that's a big difference too.
Yeah, you're just not gonna win. Like if they should just get on board or shut up because you're gonna take an L with the Bad Bunny stuff. And I hope it doesn't become a culture war for the next 4 months.
I hope not. I think everything. I don't think it will be, honestly, Rob. I think that too many people will just be like, it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I think it just will come down to like, this is actually a way better vibe than whatever the fuck your vibe is over there.
I think they'll just be like, oh, the show was fun. I liked it.
Yes.
I think that there are people that are going to watch it and not expecting to like it and go, oh, I liked it. It was fun.
Yes.
I think at the core, I don't know if that's a win. I just don't think there should be that big of an issue around this at all.
No, I agree.
There should be no issue.
Stupid.
One, he's the one of the biggest artists in the world. So like, it's a win for the NFL.
For sure, it's a win for the NFL.
So
it's
like,
more of a win for the NFL than anything.
I know. So like at the end of the day, I
mean, they just had Karol G do the halftime show for one of their early season games.
Nice.
Yeah, he's charted songs nobody has charted songs in this many genres that I can think of.
And they're also trying to bring the NFL international.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So this is probably a move for them to make more money.
For sure. Everything's rooted in money.
Yeah.
He didn't just magically get this.
No, I know.
He is the largest streaming artist on the planet. Nobody has more songs over 500 million streams of different genres. Totally different vibes, different types of songs.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw when we went.
I think that I think at the end of the day, it's just a good, fun choice of someone that deserves to do the halftime show.
Yeah, for sure. And he's excited. I'm sure he's excited he could put Puerto Rico on the global stage. I mean, it's a tiny little island that he has shown to the world, which is like all you would want anything. You are New York, like you bring New York everywhere you go, whether you can't help it.
Sure.
You have to.
Well, I think that this will just be nice for maybe people to see him and go, oh, that was awesome.
I think they will.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think that
nice.
we have to remember, people are talking about this a lot because they need to talk about stuff and try to make things.
And they have no concept of like what the art is, who he is as an artist. I saw people saying that Lin-Manuel, they're going to, one of his like most popular songs, not most popular, one of his big songs that he does is called El Apagón. It's a Blackout. And it's very vulgar, but very much celebrating Puerto Rico.
Sure.
A lot of blackouts happen in Puerto Rico. I saw somebody being like, yeah, they're going to turn all the lights off at the Super Bowl, and then you're going to see Lin-Manuel, light shining on him, and he's going to go, we're immigrants, we get the job done. A, he's not going to have anyone speak English on this fucking halftime show. B, Lin-Manuel supports statehood. Bad Bunny does not. Sure. Lin-Manuel has maybe changed his opinion a little bit on this, but I can guarantee you that Hamilton, play that celebrates the American founding fathers, will not find its way on Bad Bunny's stage during the halftime show. No. And it's just like, I see a lot of white liberals that are like kind of opining on this, and I'm like, what? You do not understand Bad Bunny at all. Bad Bunny doesn't love America like you do.
Yes.
Like, you love this idyllic version of America that is not real. Yeah. A lot of white liberals.
I mean, they just don't know who he is. It just, even if beyond political, they just don't match as artists.
Who? Oh, Lin and Bad Bunny.
Their vibes are
totally
completely different.
Totally different.
I would expect Lin to show up at the Gaga show more. Like,
yeah, for sure.
What I mean?
Yes.
So it would not be, they're just looking at it. They're putting people in categories.
Yes. I know people are like, I hope he goes and does all Spanish, and I'm like, yeah, he's probably gonna. All his songs are all in Spanish. Like, it's not gonna. He has one of his songs. He has a line in English. It's "I want to feel that pussy again." I want to feel that pussy again. That's how he sounds. That's what he does, and that's the only English line I can really think of that he has in his songs.
He's gonna do all Spanish. Also, he'll be able to say more in Spanish.
Yeah. Because maybe not. I have no idea.
It'll be interesting to see what
he ends up doing,
what they allow and what they don't allow.
Because he's got to give, I guess, everything right beforehand, and they'll have to approve it for that.
It's crazy
because has very vulgar lyrics.
It's crazy, yeah,
that people just don't realize.
It'll be, I think at the end of the day, people are making such a stink out of it, but I think that people just want to make a stink out of anything, so we ignore real shits, Rob.
Yeah, that is true, but I hopefully that people can see how they create these culture wars and how this one is just like astronomically stupid.
I really think people are gonna watch football, and people don't care about the halftime show, care about it, and I think people will watch and go, that was fun.
Yes.
I think literally I think that we're creating too much bullshit. Like, people are creating too much bullshit, and with Twitter, people want to have comments, and that's why people talk about Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah, I guess so.
I gotta chime in.
They do have
about something I don't know about.
Well, I've seen a lot of that on both sides, and I'm just like, you guys fundamentally misunderstand this man, which is annoying.
He's gonna go there. He's gonna pay musicians. He's gonna bring them to a large stage. He's gonna put his Puerto Rico on his back, show it to the world. People will be like, I like that place a little more.
Of course.
And that's it.
Which is beautiful.
And I think at the end of the day, that's fucking awesome.
Yes. I agree. It is awesome, and I'm excited.
Yeah,
a lot of people bringing it up to me though. So like everybody knows I love Bad Bunny. I just got back from the show. Get you down. No, they're not getting me down. Okay, I think it's funny. Good.
Oh, you think it's funny?
Yeah, the Lin-Manuel thing I thought was funny. The Fox News thing, he's not worried. He did a little joke about it on SNL. This man is not worried. This man is not worried, which is also why you're not gonna win.
That's why he lives outside
you can't beat his culture war. Like, exactly.
He doesn't need them.
Not at all.
You said it. He could just stay in Puerto Rico the rest of his life and do shows there.
And he would be very happy.
Great.
And it's also, that is a nice life. Yeah. He could sell out that Choli pretty much every Friday night for the rest of his life.
He could do the Billy Joel thing where he just does once a month for the rest of his life. He does a show there.
And he'll be a king forever. He could be 80 and you'll go, that's a great show.
Yes.
And the more he'll just bring on other Puerto Rican artists, which people like.
And then then he could do less. They could do more. He could put people on his back, let them go in front. This is why he's not stressed at all.
No.
So that's why it's so crazy that all these other people are getting so stressed.
Yes. It's just a culture where you're gonna lose. So, but
because
he is
good
doing
times win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I really learned from him going to the show, because he brings us such a level of joy and fun that is like, you can't say no. Like, we're walking around La Placita, all of these bars playing his music. You got $2 beers.
$2 beers.
We're outside.
Maybe
you're smoking weed.
Selling some cheap beers too.
I'm smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what are you gonna, what? Oh, Bad Bunny. Like, you can't defeat that with Fox News talking points.
No.
It's just not possible. No one is going to be on you're the loser in that scenario.
Yeah,
but also
the person
seeing these
the cops on a neighbor having a fun barbecue,
and then seeing like certain like white or just liberals, like I don't know, the people that I'm seeing on Twitter that are trying to co-opt his kind of thing to be like annoying. This is maybe why I had this issue, because I'm like, they're trying to co-opt it to their normal annoying culture war responses, and I'm like, that's not right either. Don't throw Lin-Manuel into this. Lin-Manuel was nowhere to be fucking seen when we were in Puerto Rico experiencing the Bad Bunny vibes.
No.
His vibes are not about that.
No.
It's much cooler, we'll say.
Yes.
Much sexier, much cooler, much more fun, much more filled with joy, much more intentional and purposeful.
Lin-Manuel belongs in a certain place, and Bad Bunny belongs
that's
in
not
a certain
exactly.
place. Yes.
So I don't want to see like the liberal media kind of co-opt this and turn it into something that it's not either.
Sure.
If that makes sense. That is almost what annoyed me more, because you expect Fox News to do whatever, but then he doesn't speak that English, side of it, putting like words in his mouth, America, everybody needs a history lesson. He's actually American, sure, but he doesn't want to be. So like, this is a moot point. Why is this a talking point?
Well, I see more people talk about the light blue flag down,
which is good.
Yeah, but hopefully it's just a good vibe. I'm hoping that he just gets
people
to like him because he's a good vibe.
It will be. So it'll be exciting.
It will be exciting. So congrats on that, Rob. What a win.
Yeah, people.
What a W for you.
I just get to now show people something that I love, which is something I like.
I know.
Imagine all these people are like, "Can you teach me about Pokemon now?"
I know. Next year,
this is how I feel.
Next year, Charizard is doing the halftime show. You'll be fucking hard as a rock.
For sure.
Beautiful. Well, that's it. We're gonna hop over to the Patreon. If you want to jump over there, we're gonna talk some stuff there. If not, if you want to share the podcast,
I have something funny to tell you.
On the Patreon?
Yeah, we could do Patreon, yeah.
And if not, share the podcast with a friend. That always helps to keep sharing the podcast. We need it to grow, so please, I know we say that.
Yeah, we waited till the end. Next week, we'll do it in the beginning.
Shout out next week.
Next week. If you have friends that like Twilight, send them this episode.
Send them the episode. First time viewing Twilight. I was very excited to do it, and I was really happy I get to explore that with fresh eyes. Beautiful, Robbie. Hit the music.